So this is what perseverance and determination gets you.
On a rip tarp.
On a rip tarp. Okay, so this is gonna be a Reese's Pieces s'more. Can you reach? Without it, it was a little bit too close to the fire pit. Okay, you caught me sitting down in the washroom. And then you get some rope, you tie a little loop. Well, we gotta make it look tidy a little bit for when we leave. Let me show you. It's hanging on by a thread. Okay, we're ready. We're all in the car. We're about 20 minutes late, but we're here and we're ready. And it's a 3.5-hour drive. We gotta stop for lunch anyways because it's already 11 something. We're going to make you soup. So we're here at Mikisew Provincial Park. We're all set up. We had dinner and everything. We didn't actually even got a chance to go down to the beach, but today's a setup day, so we got here kind of late, so we didn't do too much. But tomorrow, if it doesn't rain, if the rain holds off, we'll get up to more stuff. And then we're here for 4 days, so we got lots of stuff, lots of time and lots of stuff to do. So this is what perseverance and determination gets you.
On a rip tarp.
On a rip tarp. But other than that, let me show you what we've created. That, in case it rains, it's already been raining. This is what we have. We have a tarp. It looks really funny. It looks funny. Let me explain to you why it looks funny. Because it's angled for rain and stuff like that. But the brilliance and the engineering, like SpaceX engineering. That we've done here is, can you see that stick that goes from the base of the fire pit all the way to the top of the tarp there? That is like, what would you call that, a prop? Like it's propping it up. It's propping it up because without it, it was a little bit too close to the fire pit, and we're scared that maybe the heat, even though the heat rises, we thought maybe the heat would melt the tarp. So we didn't want to move it. There's not enough trees. Well, there's enough trees, but there's not enough high enough trees that we could put the lines in. So we just did that. And we even used a little Dixie cup. I don't know if you can see that. A cup there. So the branch doesn't rip through the tarp. This is the only casualty. One of the, what are these called again? Eyelets. Eyelets. The corner eyelets here. Sort of tore out under lots of stress, but that's okay. That's why we have the other ones, which is also ripping, Darren. Is it? You notice? It's hanging on by a thread. And oh yeah, and we're anchored to the picnic table. Pretty ghetto, but it works. Watch it not rain at all for the rest of the weekend. So we're all finished on day one, you know, settling in and unpacking and getting all set up and everything like that. And we finished dinner now, so it's time for a nice little drink. Sit around the fire. We got the tarp up. The tarp took a while. It may rain, but it may not rain. Now that we have the tarp up, it's not going to rain. Just watch. Mark my words. So we have a nice drink. The fire. That's what, you know, camping's all about. Having fun with your friends, relaxing, you know, talking and stuff like that. What we're going to cover in this episode of camping, we're at Mikisew. We were at Mikisew last year, and I can give you a tour around the park. But last year's video, I think I gave a pretty good tour. So if you want to see Mikisew and what it's all about, not to say that you won't experience it here in this video, but all the ins and outs, and you want to learn about the park, check out last year's video. I'll put it in the link right here or here. In this video, what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 camping tips or life hacks.
5?
Camping hacks. Yeah, we'll just do
that
5.
was hack or tip number 1.
No, well,
hacks and tips.
No, hacks and tips, but here we're going to begin the 5 tips or life hacks with camping. Okay, so if you're unfortunate enough to get wet camp wood, firewood from Ontario Parks, like 9 times out of 10 it always is, and you have the bag, or even if you get wood from anywhere around outside of the parks, they come in bags usually. There was a myth before that if you take the bag and you put it on the numbered post, the warden or the workers around the park will come and collect the bags. That's a myth. They don't do that. So don't put it there, but you can use, thanks to Tammy here, you can use these bags for other things. Like, I mean, tarps, you can use it for, what else can you use it? Recycling, yeah, you can put all your recycling
I can't
in
see
here.
your face.
And then when you recycle, you just put the whole thing. This can be a recycle bag. So you can use it for lots of things. Take it down to the beach. You look pretty ghetto, but you can take it down to the beach. You're accustomed to getting out of your hands. He doesn't even see it on your legs. Now you're coming up to me. Butterfly, it's on my finger. Even come on. And Quentin is doing an experiment with the chipmunks. And nuts. Yeah, they come right up to us. They're very, very friendly. They're too friendly. Speaking of friendly, this guy's still on me.
Is that a butterfly? It's like a moth.
Oh, it might be a moth.
So friendly, you can literally just pet them in the morning. Don't do that.
So we have a little fire going here and lunch under the tinfoil tent.
The tinfoil is
It's a
probably
little
gonna burn.
in too much directly into the fire, so we have to rotate a little
It
bit.
looks like it's gonna burn.
So plan B, we have a new tent, thanks to Tammy. And the nachos are looking pretty good. Let me show you. Nice. They're almost done. Some cheese bubbling over there.
Just 3 cheese.
Yeah. Well, 2.
So they're all finished now, and we're having lunch. They turned out great, and they didn't burn, because you got to keep rotating it. And she's putting on this green gunk. Okay, here's another tip. Now, when we were putting up the tarp here, we ended up ripping one of the corner grommets here. This is the reinforced corner grommet. As you can see here, it had so much pressure on it that it actually ripped that. And we can fix that when we get home. But in the meantime, what we've been using is the other grommets on the side that aren't reinforced, and that one's fine, but as you can see, this one's breaking too. So it's just from the pressure and the wind and everything. So here's how we can temporarily fix it until we get home and fix it permanently with new grommets. So first of all, get a rock. Get like a stone, round, as round as you can, round stone. Then what you do is you take the stone, you put it in the tarp, and you twist it. Twist it, you make a nice little ball out of the stone. Then you get some rope, you tie a little loop, as you can see there in the rope. Tie a loop in the rope, put it around the stone, and pull it tight. So let me show you. So how do it work? So when you pull it tight, it'll look like that around the stone. It's gonna work almost like a grommet. Like, this is just temporary fix until you can fix it later. Then once it's on good. Now you can tighten this to wherever you need to, and it'll almost act the same way as this, just a lot more material that's all cinched around there and wrapped up. So that's a little tip. The rock will act as a grommet. So we went on a wood hunt, and we have enough wood, hopefully for the night, maybe for 2 nights, and we still have more in the truck that we didn't take all out. Hopefully it's dry. Nothing worse than wet wood when you're camping. I hate it. And park wood seems to be wet wood. Okay, you caught me sitting down in the washroom. Not actually the toilet. The toilet's right here. But for our next tip, it involves the toilet. It involves the black tank. And I don't know what you guys use for your black tank, but we seem to use this Camco TST stuff. It's the stuff that breaks down the stuff in the black tank. It deodorizes the black tank and stuff like that too. I know a lot of people use Happy Camper. People speak wonders about that, and that comes in the crystal forms. And if you use that, that's fine. And then this stuff also comes in little pouches in a crystallized form that you can just take the little pouches and easily just throw it into the toilet. It goes into the black tank at the beginning of your trip. These also come in packs of 6 little individual bottles, and you can put that in there too. This one is what I like to get. It's 16 treatments of any tank that's 40 gallons or more, which this happens to be 40 gallons exactly. So it works out to 16 treatments. Basically, it has 32 fluid ounces. This one, so it does 16, so it's bigger than those 6-packs you can buy, because this stuff is concentrated. And what they say to do is put in here is 60 milliliters to every 40 gallons. So how that works out to 60 milliliters. So you're thinking, okay, I got to bring a measuring cup every time I want to do the black tank. Well, no. Anyone that has kids is familiar with this stuff. It's called Children's Advil. It's Children's Tylenol, all that kind of stuff. It comes in a liquid form. Even cough syrup lately, NyQuil, any kind of medicine comes in this liquid form and comes with these little measuring cups. Now, if you ever seen these measuring cups, these come in handy. They have different measurements on the side of the plastic here, from 5 mil to 10 mil to 15 to 20. And then one of these completely full is 30. So your tip here is, what I do is when I get to the campsite and I need to measure this out, it doesn't, I've seen some where they have little measurements on the side here. This one doesn't have this jug. So you have to measure out 60 mils. So this is 30. So 60 and 30, basically, you know, you can do the math. You need 2 of these. You get 2 of these, you fill them up top, to the top, pour right into the toilet, and it's that simple. So that's your tip. Get one of these. I have like 100 of these hanging around the house somewhere. So just get one of these, and it's that simple, and you can easily do your black tank treatment here. So it's the next day, and you know what today is? Today is Canada's birthday. That's right. It is Canada Day, July 1st. We're here at Mikisew, and they're making fun of me over there. But you know what? It's cloudy and it's supposed to rain. We'll see how it is today, but we have a Whittling 101 class beginning at 2 p.m. Whittling 101, 2 p.m. So here's another tip. Now, when you're camping for a few days, you know that one of these water containers is very important for filling up your fresh water, because more than likely you're going to run out. If you're like us and taking showers and doing dishes and just washing your hands and doing stuff out, you will run out of water. So we've got one of these. It's a Reliance. You can get any one. This happens to be a 6-gallon tank, which comes in really handy. It's got a little spout. This I've made. It's a little contraption I have for my trailer, because my trailer's separate. But anyways, my point is 6 gallons, each gallon weighing 8.3 pounds. You do the math, and that's like about 50 pounds around there roughly. I'll put exactly how much it is on the screen. So lugging 50 pounds to and from the water tap in the provincial parks can get tiring sometimes, even if you're close to a tap. Like, we're not too far. Our tap is just right over there. We usually try to find a spot that's close to a tap, but even if you don't get one, the tip is, we have this wagon. A lot of families have these wagons for transporting stuff down to the beach, or just taking stuff anywhere you go. These wagons come in handy. These are folding wagons. They've gotten really popular in the last 3 or 4 years. You can get them at Costco and different places like that. Some have giant wheels on them. They're folding wagons. They come in really handy. They fold up nothing to actually almost nothing. But the tip is, use the wagon. You might as well use the wagon for your convenience and to help, because to carry one of these 50 pounds around, unless you're like you want to get exercise and you're like really strong, use the wagon, and it comes in really handy. That's your next tip. So we just found a new climbing tree at Mikisew here. Just like the Earl Road tree, this one is a nice climbing pine tree.
Last person's on that branch.
Okay, we were all up there. I'll show you the picture that Julie took.
I think we need to call the fire department.
Darren,
Fire department.
can you reach?
Number 1.
Darren, come on this side. Yeah, there's more. There's more branches.
Someone call 911.
Okay. Do you want me to send your daughter up there to get you?
No, it's good.
Okay. I trust you, but I'm just gonna record just in case. That branch is flexing.
Oh my god.
Oh, you did it.
Oh, look at that branch flex. Welcome back home. Okay, another tip for everyone is if you want to start a fire, the easiest way to do it is everyone has this. Anyone that does laundry at home, or even if you do it in a laundromat, everyone has dryer lint. You can get it very easily if you wash your clothes and you dry it. So this is a bag full of dryer lint.
All you need is a bag and a lighter.
And a lighter, and that's
Or like one of those things.
So take it out, Abby, and demonstrate
You
for us.
literally only need a small piece, if I can get it, like that.
Yeah. And what do you do with that?
And so you're gonna put that in the fire pit. Like you can, and then you're gonna add kindling.
Kindling and all
of
that
course.
kind of stuff, right?
But you literally just, and look how flammable it is. And then you can add like, I don't really have any kindling ready, but you can.
But see how
add
that's burning so easily?
some.
There's some kindling in the fire.
Yeah. Some people actually even melt that in, or melt wax into that, and then it burns even longer, and make little balls
We do that?
of lint kindling with the wax.
It's gonna hold, the whole napkin's gonna burn too. It's good
Yeah.
if you do it on like a paper plate or a napkin.
Yeah. And then have some readily
Oh
available
my god,
kindling.
I don't have any ready,
But-
so.
That is your other tip for just regular household stuff at home. Dryer lint. Give it a try. So today has literally been a woodworking day with whittling, making these walking sticks. And look, we'll clean it up, obviously. We always like to clean up before we leave. But look at all the look at all the shavings. Well, we got to make it look tidy a little bit for when we leave.
Close it, don't worry.
Okay, so this is gonna be
How many do I
a
put? One?
You can
Reese's.
put one, but you could put more.
Ooh, fancy. A Reese's Pieces s'more.
Okay, I'll try
Tell me
it.
how it is, Abby.
Let's get the side with the Reese's. It might take me a couple bites.
Okay. Take as many bites as you like. You got the Reese's in there? Let me see. Oh, you got the Reese's in there. So, what do you think?
These are high maintenance.
It's good.
Wait.
Ah, touch the wood! Oh, it wants burns.
S'more shenanigans going on here. S'more shenanigans. Say that 7 times fast.
More shenanigans, more shenanigans, more shenanigans.
You see? So we're right at the campsite here, as you can see, and someone is lighting fireworks down at the beach. Happy Canada Day! It's like 9:30 at night, and she's going for a nightly roll. I made a mistake, and here's my confession. This place is awesome, especially right here, this bridge. But you mean to tell me the Provincial Park can't afford like an electric lawnmower that's a little more quiet? Or even a gas mower that's not from the 1970s? These ones are the only ones I've had for the last 4 days.
I was just getting attacked by mosquitoes.
In the water too?
Yeah.
Now you know how we feel. You went on, there's a beach on the other side here? There you go, there you go, there you go.
Oh, it's on fire.
So that's what's left of it.
Thank you for watching Outdoor Canucks. See you all in the next video.